Hi everyone, this is Ripper of Ripper Gaming, and I wanted to share some news with you that I've heard from an Asus podcast. It directly relates to some of the things that I've reported on my channel, and I thought it would be good to share those with you. So I did a video basically telling you how to increase your performance, and the key to that was downgrading your BIOS from version 3.19 to 3.17. Now, obviously downgrading usually doesn't increase performance, but 3.19 was created in order to increase low power performance and increase battery life. Now, I'm sure something just happened on accident there that caused the newer BIOS to be slower for maybe some of the AAA titles. Myself, as well as other folks, other YouTubers, other Redditors, have tested this and have seen the same type of improvements using the older BIOS on some higher level games. I've tested with Diablo 4, others have tested with games like Cyberpunk. So we know that the new BIOS is slower, but Asus is gonna resolve this according to what they've said. They are aware of the issue and they are monitoring to see what people are reporting. Now, if you're not really used to this, then if you have heard anything about the Steam Deck, it had a lot of issues to start. But they backed it up, they made constant improvements, they still are making constant improvements, and the Steam Deck is still a wonderful device. I'm still going to keep my Steam Deck and my ROG Ally, and so I want you to understand that they're both great devices, and the ROG Ally is going to have little problems here and there, but the key is seeing that Asus is going to be committed to fixing those. And from what I've seen on this YouTube video earlier, it sounds like they are going to be committed to that. I'll leave that in the link in the description if you want to go check it out for yourself and just see what they've said. But the main thing is they said they're aware of the BIOS issue and they're going to be looking at addressing that. So we need to give them some time. I've worked in software development in my life, and it is something that sometimes just takes time. It could take a day, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but they need time to do it right and to test it. So we're just going to keep using 3.17 for now until 3.19 is fixed, and if the next one's 3.21, whatever it may be, then I'll let you know. As soon as I know, I'll be testing it and posting another video. So the next thing is I've seen people asking me this. I've noticed this myself, where they're saying third-party chargers are not working with the ROG Ally like their own charger is. So their own charger works great. You can go up to turbo mode, takes you from 25 to 30 watts, and it runs great. But I've got 100 watt Anchor chargers, I've got Anchor docks, I've got JSOC docks, and really I can't get any of them to recognize that they have enough power. Even when I'm running a 100 watt charger, it says there's not enough power. Now, some people are getting this to work without problems, and in some cases it could just be specific chargers, devices, that kind of thing. So they've stated from Asus' side that they are aware of that also, and that is something they're looking into. So if all goes well, then let's just hope that the next BIOS update addresses that as well. And so the third thing I wanted to tell you about is something that I've had a few people mention to me, and I've noticed twice. I noticed it one time with the newer 3.19 BIOS, but I also noticed it with the 3.17 BIOS once. And that is that sometimes you'll have sound crackling noises where the sound just doesn't sound great. Now, if you've used the device, you know the sound is awesome. The speakers are great. I can't believe they made them sound so good. But this is just on occasion, it'll cause crackling noises when you're playing a game. And so the understanding is we believe that's related to low power mode. So if you're running in the 10 or 15 watt mode, then it could potentially cause that. And it's not all the time, because like I said, I've only seen it twice. So they're aware of that, and they're hoping to address that as well. So those are the three really big issues that I know of, and they are aware and they're working to address them. So that's great news. They've also said that they are looking at things like the different Reddit posts. They're looking at YouTube videos, they're looking at Discord, they're looking at a lot of different ways to get information to find out what people are reporting about the device. And even though they might not be responding to everybody, they are indeed trying to fix any issues that they're aware of. So that's great news. That's what we want to hear from Asus. So we'll just give them some time, and I'll report back when I have a new BIOS to test and let you know my findings when that time comes. But for now, I still think the ROG Ally is a great device. I love it. I've been playing on it a lot. I've made a lot of videos using it. It's just, I think a lot of people kind of expect a console experience, and it is really a Windows PC. And that's where I've kind of gotten some viewership, is helping people understand how to do things on it that maybe aren't so straightforward. So anyway, I hope you all got some benefit out of this little news break here, and just please continue watching. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. But I definitely appreciate everyone's good thoughts and comments, and keep them coming. So this is Ripper, and I'm out. Thanks, everyone.